If I was to start all over again with zero followers and start and create my first course or my first digital product and start an online business, this is exactly what I'm going to do. My name is Gamel and I have over 200,000 followers across all social media platforms and with over 20,000 plus students. And when I started, I did not have all the resources that I needed to get started. So today's video is meant to reach out to the people who have an idea to start creating content on social media, create your first course, your first product, any digital product. It could be an ebook or a course, and grow your brand online. This is an unscripted video. I'm just shooting this for the people who are really serious and want to learn from me or learn from other people on how to get started. The idea is for you to just get started before you are ready. So that is the first thing I need to tell you. Get started before you are ready, and you're going to build upon this with time and as time goes on. So the first and most important thing you need to do, step one, you need to build your online presence. So you need to pick a platform. Very simple. Pick a platform. I started on Instagram. It was much easier to make shorter videos and to post them and to share it with other people. But my advice, you need to pick a platform. So let's pick Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. What you're going to do is you're going to create a Facebook page and you're going to connect it with your Instagram account. Very crucial and very important. A Facebook page connected together with your Instagram account, and both of these you're going to be managing it from your Meta Suite account. Therefore, you'll be able to schedule posts and other stuff. We'll talk about that later. A TikTok account and also a YouTube account. One thing I've realized about social media and in the content creation world is that it is much easier to make the short form content, but for longer term purpose and thinking, longer form content is what will help you to build stronger connections and ties with your people. As you're building this, you already know the niche and the things you're going to be creating content on. The most important thing you need to do is we are not trying to reinvent the wheel. We are going to pick some of the best examples out there so we can actually gain some inspiration from. So I want you to go into your sector or the type of content that you want to create, find at least five content creators that you think are doing what you want to do. Look at the product that they have created. Are they selling something? Are they selling some services? Or they just have newsletters that they are sending people to? Watch their funnel, watch what they have created, look at the pricing level, understand the market. For the first few months, like 1 month, 2 or 3 months, you are just going to invest the time to really understand the market and to really understand what is going on in your sector. It is very, very crucial to really understand this, to understand what is going on in the market. So now you've created the account, you've started to follow these people, you are watching them, you are understanding, grasp as much information as possible. Now, step number two is you are going to create something for free. I see a lot of people trying to start their online business journey and they are starting to talk about money, money, money. Depending on the sector that you are in, if you're in a sector of, let's say, coaching, or let's say you are, let's say, an online business coach and you're trying to teach people, others, how to start an online business, you need testimonials. You need to prove your concept. That is what we call. So you need to create your first MVP, your minimum viable product, and you need people. So sometimes it might urge you to just go and find somebody and provide them a service or a product completely for free for the purpose of you getting testimonials, for the purpose of testing your own ideas and realizing if really you are able to deliver. So in my case, when I started my online business, I created some courses, some ebooks, and I was giving it out for free. And people started asking, why are you giving these for free? And then that is when I realized that these are products which are worth people putting their hands in their pocket, bringing out their cards and paying for. Now, this helps you to actually gain some kind of a confidence because at the beginning, you have the imposter syndrome. Trust me on this. You can go ahead and say, I'm just going to create my first product and start to sell. Now, all these great people you see today who are selling online and their online business is thriving, you just see the end result. You don't know what they had to do. Sometimes all we need is to sacrifice the money so we can gain the confidence and then like the enthusiasm that actually what we are trying to create, we are not fraudsters, we are not imposters, especially if you're selling a digital product or you're helping other people. So it is great that you're able to give something out for free and test the market. And once you've been able to do this, you get a proof of concept of what you're trying to do and if it is working. Create as much as content as you want to create. You're going to be testing and trying and seeing which one is going to work, which one is going to stick. You got to do more of this. You cannot just sit there and watch other people just go ahead and then just be doing nothing. You have to create more content. In the beginning stage, you are not going to focus on quality. You're going to focus on quantity. Of course, the quantity comes with the quality. That's why I'll just tell you, increase the reps. The more you do, the better. You need to create more content that people will see, more content to test yourself, more content to actually see how you are even getting more acquainted with the sector, with the way you create content. You will learn how to systemize everything, and it will come up with time also. So you need to give yourself that time to create more content and try out many things, dear friends. Step number three, let us set up your first product or your service right away. So this is what we're going to do. I don't want you to really waste time on things that are not moving the needles. If you look at the program that I'm trying to draw for you, I'm not asking you to go and pay an agency. I'm not asking you to go and pay other people to get you a logo. You don't need that right now. You don't need a proper website at the moment, but you need to create a landing page. Now, something that is it that what are you going to do? Are you going to be taking the emails of people, or what have you planned to do at the beginning? If you already have a product or a service, you want to offer one-on-one service, you can find different programs and platforms that you can actually use. One simple program is actually Gumroad that can help you sell courses. It can help you sell ebooks. It can help you start a newsletter and get the emails of other people, and it's completely for free. You are just going to be paying commission. The reason why I'm talking about Gumroad is because I think it's like there's no barrier to entry, and you realize that you're not going to pay anything, so it's easy for you to go ahead and just create the account and set up whatever you want to do. Do you want to start with maybe creating or providing one-on-one kind of a service or something? At the beginning stage of your entrepreneur journey, let me tell you something. This is a golden nugget. Your Instagram or your YouTube account is going to draw more traffic to you far, 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 far more than your website is going to create for you. So the website is just going to be a place which is going to be something like a landing page, and you're going to be focusing on sharing this link on your Instagram pages or your Facebook pages or these simple platforms, on your social media platforms. Your social media platform is going to be responsible for a large portion of your sales, because nobody's going to find your website while they are searching for you. And this brings me back to the reason why I mentioned quantity, because the more you create a content, that is where you're going to be showing your expertise in the field. You create a video and you tell people, if you want to start an online business, do this, do that, do this, and then you help them. If you're trying to start an online business, these are some of the challenges you face, and you guided them through the process. You are building trust. You are building the loyalty between you and those people, and they realize that you are establishing your what, your expertise, and therefore when they need something and they realize that you have something to offer, then they can buy from you. I tell you all the time, value first before you talk about the money. Please provide the value. Let the value go before you, and the money is definitely going to come. So you just have to create this platform. So go ahead. You can use Gumroad. There is a Teachable for courses. But in my case, because I was creating courses, I just went directly to Udemy, created a course, and I made it completely for free. And I started sharing it on my Instagram account saying, hey guys, I've made a course completely for free for you. You can go there and actually enroll in the course for free. And in a month, I had 1,000 students. And when the people joined, I brought them to a Telegram group. This Telegram group was there to help me communicate with the people who have joined the course. I was able to ask questions, get their feedback on what they wanted. And I built this course from scratch with them. And the next year, I went ahead to create groups, and I started taking money from people for group lessons. This is for teaching English. And I was learning from them, telling them, so what do you need in a course? What are the things that you require for a course? And for a whole year, I was just learning, rebuilding, and reworking on the what, on the course. We are not trying to build a perfect product. We are trying to just get it started, get people in, prove our concept, and just get it rolling and learn from it and redefine and make the corrections. I think this is the best way to go about it, because if you go and you pay a studio and you start to create videos and start to creating content, and if you do not really have the people to go back and forth and ask them questions and to get their feedbacks, you will end up creating a product that nobody wants, because the truth of the matter is the product you created was not targeted to anyone. Get people to join on board for free and to learn from them, then your online business is actually getting started. This is a game plan that I wish I knew earlier. Go with a free product. Your product is not supposed to start prepared. You just have to start and redefine the product. And with time, you can bump up the price of that particular product. So people talk about getting the money of people before you create a product or the program. But I also say start it for free, get some people that is early bird, the people who were lucky they joined, they are going to help you redefine your particular product. So this is my philosophy when it comes to how to approach it, especially for coaches, consultants, and people who are experts in their field. This is one way you can go about it if you do not want to go the long route of really doing the email newsletters and understanding what the people want. Get people in your program, give it to them for free, and learn from them. They get something from you, you're also gaining something from them, which is a win-win situation. And finally, let's talk about marketing and sales, the blood of your online business. If you cannot market and sell the product that you've made, then you'll be out of business as fast as you can ever imagine. So you need to be able to market this product and you need to be able to sell this product. When it comes to marketing, we have the paid and then the organic marketing. That's what I'm going to talk about today. Now, for me, I believe that at the beginning stage of your online business, especially depending on the kind of business, you can fast track your success by going with a paid route. But that one, you might need a team, or if you want to go and learn yourself how to run Facebook ads, Google ads, YouTube ads, and all these things, you can do it yourself. But I believe in the power of organic marketing. Therefore, you need to clear up and then bump up your what? Your organic content creation. It is one of the best, easiest, cheapest, and how you can easily understand it. It's easy for you to grasp organic marketing. So at the beginning stage, we are not trying to maximize profits. We are trying to learn and build a sustainable business. That is, you can go for the paid route. There are many people who actually root for paid ads, but I also go for like the free organic marketing route, which is also you are paying with time, with money, and especially if you have a team who is going to be editing your videos and stuff like that. Organic marketing is not cheap, but you are going to be doing something else. That is, you're creating more content, building more trust, reaching more people, going in front of more people, because it's all about math. How many people do I have to reach so that I have 1% conversion rate, that I can get this amount of people to buy my course, that I can reach this amount of what monthly revenue? So it's all about doing the math. So if you know that in a month you have to reach 1 million people, and out of this 1 million people, 1% is going to click on the link. And out of this 1% people, out of that 1%, you're going to have just 10% of them to actually purchase. You do the math and you realize that no, then now posting one time a day is not going to cut it. You need to do more. You need to get more people coming in. You need to create more content. So this brings us to all the fact that you need to create a very powerful content creation system that will pull out and push out many content. You need to create as many content as possible. Listen, quality is important, but quantity goes before the quality. And somehow, the more you create the content, the more your quality begins to bump up. I hope you found this video helpful. If you need any help, you can go down there and then just check out the links down there, and then you can book a one-on-one call with me. I'm also at the beginning stage of my teaching other people how to do what I did, how I got to 200,000 followers. If you need any help with any of the processes that I mentioned, you can go down there and then book a call with me one-on-one, and we can have a discussion on how you can also start your online business, systemizing it and scale it to the highest level possible. So thank you so much for watching the video, and until I see you next time, I'm Gamila Next. Take care. Bye bye. Peace. Let's go.